I have used many gaming mice, from the Attack Shock R1, the Attack Shock X3, the Razer Viper Mini, and this one as well, the Logitech G305. However, is it a worth it gaming mouse in 2026? Well, find out until the end to find your answer. But let's get down to the specifications. For starters, this mouse says it's 99 grams, which is a bit heavy for a gaming mouse even for this day, when most gaming mice usually are found anywhere between 55 grams to 75 grams. So for this mouse to be 99 grams, it's not really catching up with weight-wise. However, the main reason why it's so heavy is because of the battery. You see, this gaming mouse uses a AA battery, which does increase its weight quite a bit, but with the right batteries you can get it quite lower. For example, I was able to get rechargeable batteries that were pretty light, and because they were pretty light, I was able to get it to 96 grams, so even though it's 3 less grams, it's still a little too heavy for my liking, especially considering the fact that I've used the Attack Shock R1, which is 56 grams, so for there to be a 40 gram difference in a budget mouse to this mouse is a bit of a shocker. And speaking of the price, let's talk about the price when it comes to the Logitech G305. The Logitech G305 has a $30 to $40 price point, which is quite expensive considering the fact that you can get some pretty good options for this price. What options, you may ask? Well, let's get to the options. So, with that price point, you can get the Attack Shock R1, which is significantly cheaper. I was able to find the Attack Shock R1 for $20, which is a really good price point. But not only that, you're also able to get a ATK Blazing Sky mouse, which is on par with some of the most top tier gaming mice such as the Logitech G Pro Wireless 2, which is known to be the best gaming mouse overall. And this is all for an affordable price of anywhere between $20 to $40. I was able to get mine £20 UK. I'm not sure what it is the US, but it's anywhere between $20 to $40, which is good. Now, let's talk about one major thing when it comes to this mouse, and that is battery life. In my opinion, the battery life and the sensor, which the sensor I will talk about later, the battery life is the biggest pro when it comes to this mouse, with it having over 250 hours of battery life, which is just insane, because not only that, most gaming mice usually last under 100 hours, anywhere between 40 to 100 hours, which is insane. Whereas this pretty much does more than double the battery life, which is insane for a gaming mouse. So, is the battery life justified? Well, let's get to my next point, which is the sensor. The Logitech G Pro, not the Logitech G Pro, sorry. The Logitech G305, uses a hero sensor, which is why I got confused with the G Pro. But the G305 uses a hero sensor that is amazing. It's up there with the top notch. It's an amazing sensor, with it being the best when it comes to gaming. So if you're after for a really good sensor, the Logitech G305 would be worth it in a way when it comes to just aiming. Not only that, the clicks and the side buttons feel really amazing, except for a few issues, and that is, unfortunately, my one did come with a bit of a broken side button, which does kind of suck, especially when I was trying to build in Fortnite. But it did work in a way. It was just feeling very delayed for some reason. I don't know if it's because my one was broken in any ways, but it does kind of suck to see that happen with my mouse. The clicks do feel really nice and smooth though. Honestly, really good clicks. Now, one thing that I do want to mention is the glides. The glides are a bit decent. I do tend to find that the Attack Shock R1 has much better glides. These glides seem like really outdated, and it honestly feels very similar to the Razer DeathAdder Essential, and even back then it was more of a budget gaming mouse. But overall, do I recommend the Logitech G305, even after all of its pros and cons? And my answer to that is no. And here's why. Mostly nowadays, you tend to find that most gaming mice just much better. Like, the thing, the mouse is heavier, which can affect aiming. Even though the sensor is really good, a lot of other gaming mice are starting to catch up when it comes to the sensor, so it's a lot better to aim. the weight as well, like I said previously, you can find a lot of gaming mice anywhere between 55 to 75 grams. I mean, the Ajaz NJ08, which is the current one that I'm rocking, which is got a very similar shape to the Logitech G Pro Wireless. It's 70 grams, which is lighter than the original G Pro Wireless, and is a little better as well. Not only that, but just overall, if you're going for a different mouse, what I just recommend is just go for not this, because even though it's pretty decent, I still just wouldn't recommend it because the weight is too much. If you're after to go for a gaming mouse around $30 to $40, what I'd recommend is you go for the Razer Viper Mini, or the Razer Viper Cobra, or the Razer Cobra, whatever the hell the mouse is called. Those are the types of mice that I would recommend. Or if you want a wireless option, then I'd recommend the ATK Blazing Sky, which is on par with the G Pro Wireless 2. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any video ideas, let me know down in the comments. Without further ado, have a good day, and peace out.